Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to be looking at this book. So this is Agatha Christie's The Mysterious Affair at the Styles. It's part of a mini mysteries series that has just begun. This book came out this year. I was just throwing them. I was like, where are the rest of these? Oh, its publication date was this year, so it just came out. So hopefully there'll be more. The author of this is Marci K. Monson, and this is really her first book. And the illustrator is Greg Paprocki. I might mispronounce that. So this is obviously not the full Agatha Christie's Mysterious Affair at the Styles. This is a children's book, and it's a very interesting children's book. I really do hope that they continue on with this because I enjoy the series. So it starts off with our main characters, where we have Emily Cavendish, Alfred Inglethorpe, Evelyn Howard, Dorcas, who's the maid. You have Hercule Poirot, who of course is the main detective, John Cavendish, Lawrence Cavendish. Hastings is a mouse in this one. Hastings' shy rodent friend, which in reality, he's the one who's telling the tale in the actual book, which I did not realize when I first read this. I have just downloaded the ebook copy of this actual book. And then you have Mary Cavendish and Cynthia Murdoch. So these are the main characters. Now, our murder victim here is Emily Cavendish. So it starts off being told by Hercule Poirot. Again, I probably mispronounced his name. It's been a while since I've watched the series with him. So what's interesting is it's going to kind of tell you the tale, but then it has these activities. In this one, it says, can you match each family member to the emotion they are feeling? Draw a line with your finger from one column to the other. So it kind of has you, what is the emotion on the people of the picture? And it has one of these things for every page. Find the clues in the next page. And then, let's see, what else does it have here? It has, can you figure out who Emily was talking to? Trace the silhouette. So, there's her bedroom. Who the heck is she talking to? And then it has you trace a maze to have Poirot find his way back to town. So it has one of these on each of the page, and finding different things. So it's an interactive book, and it tells the story pretty decently for a children's point of view. One of the last ones is, pretend you're the judge. Would you arrest Alfred? Don't forget to bang your gavel. So it's a very, very fun book. And then it has them up in the attic looking for things. And it's like basically this has you tracing the string to the dress that they're looking for, this green dress. Because they found a green piece of cloth in here. And then who is dressing up as Alfred. But of course it has, of course, how Poirot explains everything, which is how all of these end. Similar to Sherlock Holmes. I'm pretty sure Miss Marple does the same thing because that's Agatha Christie. Sherlock Holmes, of course, is Conan Doyle. I covered a couple of things from him, including one of the originals, The Study in the Scarlet. This, of course, is The Affair of the Styles, which is Agatha Christie's first book, and the first you get your introduction to Hastings and Hercule Poirot, who I'm probably mispronouncing because, one, he's not French, he's Belgian. So it's a great book. I enjoyed it. I really highly recommend this. Hopefully there'll be more, and I will, in fact, review them. In fact, I may put this on my to-buy list because it has interactive parts to it. So if you have a child who really does need interaction or are very, very curious, this is a great book to do so. So I'm going to recommend, you could probably read it to younger kids. There's nothing really squeamish in here because she's killed by poison and they don't go into specifics. So, but this will probably go up to middle school, depending on your kid, just because there's interaction and it's kind of interesting. And it's a great introduction to Agatha Christie and Poirot if you're interested in mysteries. And again, it's a very good introduction to the whodunit mysteries that you're going to find with both Agatha Christie and Sherlock Holmes. You have the detective who you really can't follow along with, and they reveal everything at the end. Very unrealistic, but that is the type of mysteries that they are. These are the whodunits. That's what that is the formula that these guys follow. So, great book. Definitely highly recommend. It did just come out this year, so I am hoping there's more mini mysteries. Maybe they'll do some Sherlock Holmes. Maybe they'll do more books by Agatha Christie. Maybe they'll do other mystery authors. I'm trying to think. Edgar Allan Poe actually did decent. He was the inventor of the whodunit, actually. And yes, he was, for all intents and purposes, a mystery writer, not really a horror writer. But nonetheless, great, absolutely great book. Highly recommend. We'll probably add it to my to-buy list. I may put it on the Christmas list. Not necessarily for the kid, but for me. And then I'll give it to the kid eventually. Right now, she's not interested in mysteries. She's getting into snakes. And before that, she was into the human body and human anatomy. My 5-year-old is interesting. But she's gifted and has ADHD. So she's interesting. Thankfully, she's asleep because she has a lot of energy. But that's it for this review. This should be the end of my mysteries for December. As I double check here. No, I still have the... Yeah. No idea. The Affair of the Styles, I may be moving these around. Yes, I'm going to put this thing at the very, very end. So I will be doing fairy tales next year. I will be doing more mysteries come next December. But I will be doing a lot of the fairy tales. January will bring you The Snow Queen and Frozen and a few other kind of wintry fairy tales. And then we'll be actually looking at The Lion King because I already covered The Princess and the Frog. You can check that out. If you're more interested in more of my fairy tales, I have already done Cinderella. I'm going to be doing more Cinderella because there's a lot of Cinderella. And I did Beauty and the Beast a couple months ago, so you can check out those. So, like and subscribe. Leave a positive comment if you have one, and I will see you next time. Thank you.